Hello, hello, and welcome. I am live from Australia, 7:30 in the morning, and New York, 7:30 p.m. Okay. Hello, hello, my first viewers. How's everyone doing? Okay, so let me start. This is my first live broadcast. I am super excited and I see people are joining. And today we will be talking about important topic, how to live a life of our dreams. And most importantly, why we do not do it. What is holding us back? Why we stuck in mediocre life that does not satisfy us? We know it does not satisfy us, but somehow we unable to change it. So today I will cover why we feel stuck and what to do with it, and as promised, the secret sauce to manifesting that no one is telling you about, but it is number one thing that takes you from point A today to the dream life in point B. Before we begin, to those who don't know me, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Tatiana. I am a practicing life coach. I've been practicing for over 5 years. I have over 1,000 clients, happy clients. Globally, I work worldwide. And my dream, my life just a few years ago did not look the way it looks today. I felt stuck. One morning, I just woke up and I was feeling empty, and I was thinking, is this how my life is gonna look? On the surface, I lived my dream life. I had an amazing job in banking. I had great relationships. I lived in the greatest cities of all in New York. What else I could want? And somehow I was not happy and I could not understand why. And that journey took me on a long self-discovery journey. And here I am now, fast forward a few years forward, and I am living the life of my dreams. And when I'm talking about the life of my dreams, it's not just I got from point A to point B. I am creating the life that I love on a daily basis, every day, because I have the tools now. I know what to do and how to create what I want. And the one thing that distinguishes me from a lot of people as well is that I know that impossible is possible. If we can think of something, if we can dream of something, it already exists in the field of the potential and you can get it. But unfortunately, a lot of people are so limited in our dreams, in how we perceive the world and what is possible and what is not. So today, I will guide you through little secrets of my own that helped me get unstuck and start living the life of my dreams. I moved to the country that I love. I'm working remotely. I've lived in different countries just for fun. I'm doing what I love every day, and this is the most important thing. I would not have woken up at 5:30 in the morning to do something that I don't love, but today I did because this is my passion, this is my drive, and I want you to feel that feeling on a daily basis. So, shall we begin? Let's talk about why we're feeling stuck. When I talk about feeling stuck, I mean that we either dissatisfied with one or many parts of our life, or life looks amazing on the outside, but inside we feel empty. We don't have excitement or colors or taste in our life, and we start searching for new meanings. And this is a beautiful process, and it's okay to feel that way. Because when I felt that way, I was really guilty. I thought, I have it all. What else do I want? Why am I not happy? So the first step is to say, it's okay to feel that way. My body, my soul, my mind is telling me that something is off, and let me explore it. Number one reason why we feel stuck, and I will go over 3 of them. First one is when our expectations do not match the reality. Remember, you go to the movie or concert or something, and you have these wild expectations that you're gonna feel in a particular way, and then it's so blah, and you feel disappointed. So expectations were here, the reality did not match the expectations. And very often in life, we chase goals and dreams only to realize, well, I do not really feel happy. What I expected does not match what I got, and it's totally fine. What matters is what we do next. And what most of people do next that keep us stuck is we start to tell ourselves stories. Let's say, I hate my job, but it pays the bills. But a lot of people don't have jobs. But, and you can fill in the blank with your own answer. Or, I am unhappy in my relationship, but a lot of people don't have relationships. But he has so many good sides. But I don't like being single. So you get the pattern. We do not want to face the truth. And why this is happening, why we start telling ourselves stories, is because our brain wants to protect us. If we truly say, I don't like this situation, then the next step is obviously what I'm going to do. Let's say you staying in a puddle of water. You're saying, okay, I don't like it here, I'm gonna leave. But when we are stuck in situations, especially if it's something big and it's really hard to change, we don't want to take any action because it's scary, it's ambiguous, and our brain does not like ambiguity. Our brain likes everything that is understandable, and it's easier for the brain to be miserable and suffer in a situation that it knows of already. It knows how to survive there than to go into the unknown. That's what is keeping us stuck in that loop of denial. And number 3, why we're stuck in situations is low energy. And low energy happens because when you are unhappy, when you constantly spending a lot of energy on telling yourself stories, on resisting the situation within yourself, then you will be losing a lot of energy, and your body, when we don't have energy, is in survival mode. It doesn't have any resources to dream about something or to take action. Remember when you worked really hard on a project and then you had a vacation coming up? So while you were working on the project, everything was fine, and then vacation comes and all of a sudden you get sick because your body used all of its resources to devote it to survival, to submitting the project, and then the moment you relax, that's it, you're gone. Your body is repairing itself. That's why it's so important to have high energy. As an example, can you drive a car that doesn't have a gas or charge if it's electric car? No. Can you charge your phone? Can you use your phone if there is no battery? No. So how do we expect to live and to dream and to conquer dreams if we do not have any energy? In life, there is inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. So you need to use your energy and recharge, use and recharge. And how we recharge? By having fun. Yes. And even if you're learning something, it can be really fun and you can get energy. Fun is so underrated. I actually have reel on it. Google knows the secret of fun, because fun increases your energy, increases your vibrations, and fun helps you recharge and become super productive. By having fun, you are becoming a superhero. But in our contemporary society, it's totally overlooked. What we are pushed to do is to put an all-nighter, work hard, and be proud of yourself for those achievements, but no one is telling you you also need to rest and recharge. And a lot of people say, well, I don't have time to have fun. What are you talking about? I have kids and work and responsibilities, and I understand. But if you do want to change your life, if you do want to live a happy life, learn to recharge. Schedule your fun. Literally put it on the calendar. If a cup of coffee on the deck in the morning gives you energy, schedule it. If you do not fill your calendar with fun activities, you will always fill it with something else. So fun needs to be scheduled. Make a list of 3 to 5 things that recharge you and give you energy, whatever it is. It could be taking up a dancing class, going for a hike alone, having coffee alone, anything, and put it on your calendar. And it may sound silly, well, how can a cup of coffee recharge me? Everything has a cumulative effect. With time, your energy will be recharging and increasing, and you will start to become a happier and more productive person. And you remember, when you're happy, everything is happening, everything is so easy, life is easy breezy, beautiful. And that's what happens when we are happy. Everything comes easy. So please, please, please recharge. It has to be number 1 on your list. So to recap, why we feel stuck is because our expectations did not match the reality. And then we start telling ourselves story and believe in those stories that, well, everything is all right, when it's not, and you know it's not. And number 3, that leads to low energy. And when we are low and depleted, we can't dream, we can't take any action, we don't notice any opportunities that could change our life. We are in survival mode. So what do we do? The first and most essential step that most of us hate, and I did as well, because it's the hardest part to do, is to accept the reality, is to be honest with yourself, is to say, yes, I hate my job. Yes, a lot of people don't have jobs. Yes, it pays my bills. But no matter how I look at it, I don't like it. Or you're unhappy in relationship, you're unhappy where you live. I remember when I lived in New York, at some point I was unhappy there. The city was just like extracting energy out of me on a daily basis. I always felt depleted. I always wanted to run away in nature. And I felt dissonance. Why do I feel this way? I used to love this city, and I still love this city with all my heart, but I don't want to live there, and that's okay. So be honest with yourself. Accept the reality and say, yes, I don't like it. What can I do? And then once we stop telling stories to ourselves and say, this is the reality, what do we do? There are 3 steps that we can take. Number 1, if absolutely nothing can be changed, and that only happens in 0.1%, 99.9%, we do have opportunity and power to change something. In other cases, we just surrender. What I mean by surrender is stop resisting and saying, okay, I do not have the power to change anything. Let's say a person is in jail, things happen. They cannot change anything, they cannot affect the outcome. When we surrender, we stop resisting. And when you stop resisting, 2 things are happening. You're gaining your energy back, you're not in pain anymore. And second, because of that, if opportunity presents itself, you will be able to grab it because you're not resisting, you're surrendering, and you are understanding the reality of things. And then if something will come along, you'll be able to grab that opportunity. Number 2, what we can do when we feel stuck is to change our expectations. And I'm not saying lowering our expectations, I'm talking about changing them. Very often we use not correct expectations. Let's say I had a client and she said, I don't like my job, but I don't know what to do. Upon talking to her, we realized that she loved her job. She actually loved what she was doing and she loved where she was doing it. But she was looking for her tribe at her work. And by tribe, I mean people, her soulmates, friends, a close circle of friends. And even though she had a great relationship with colleagues, she did not have her tribe. And I said, well, you don't have to have a tribe at work. You can enjoy your work, enjoy your colleagues, and find a tribe somewhere else. So we changed her expectations about her work. Or let's say sometimes you are in a relationship and you expect your partner to cover all of your needs. But that's absolutely not possible because none of us are superheroes and one person cannot cover all of your needs. That's why we have families, that's why we have friends, that's why we have colleagues, that's why we have professional support. Those group of people cover all of our needs and we need to diversify. And once we realize that one person cannot cover all of our needs, then we change the expectations. Of course, we have must-haves from the person that is absolutely important for you to get in a romantic partnership. Then yes, I'm not saying to change that, but we can look into and see where we can close our needs with someone else. So that's number 2, we would change our expectations. And number 3 is leave. Because sometimes we're climbing the mountain only to realize that it was not our mountain from the very beginning. What I mean is that it was not our true goal and true desire. It was imposed on us by society, by parents, by social media, marketing, by someone else. Let's say when I was in banking, I thought it was a dream come true, but it was not my true desire. It did not give me fulfillment. What it gave me is the outside validation and success that my ego wanted. Oh, it's prestigious and I just wanted to be like everyone else, go into work in a bank, wear suits and tell everyone that I am so cool. But it did not fulfill my inner desires, my true desires. And That's why I was not happy. And a lot of us, when we work for something, we get something, we thought it was our biggest dream and desire, and only to find out it wasn't. And that's okay. And unfortunately, sometimes we can only understand it through experience. There is no other way to find out if this is for us or not, but living through it, and it's fine. As long as you realize, okay, I don't like it, and you don't get stuck and tell yourself stories and move on. But there is one way to understand what is our true goal and desire, and I'll share 4 points of how to spot it. But before I dive in, I want to tell you a little bit more why we so affected by society. Remember when you were a child, you're growing up, and you have this, you're so unique, you're authentic. If you want something, you want something. Imagine feeding a child something he or she doesn't want. It's absolutely not possible. But then with time, our parents affect us. They tell us what's good for us, what's not good for us, how we should behave, and kind of put us in a box. Let's say when I was growing up, I didn't really have much say on what I'm gonna wear, how I'm gonna behave. Everything was kind of set for me. And when I grew up, it was so hard to understand what do I want, what's important for me, because I only knew what's important for my parents. And then we go to school. School teaches us to conform, be like everyone else, be good. We're in the system. And then we grow up, and there is job, college, social media, marketing that cleverly uses our pains and our lack of something, like lack of recognition, lack of love, and it tells you how success should look, how successful marriage should look, and we start to conform to it without even understanding that that's not how our success looks. And why this happens is because it's in our DNA to follow the tribe. Because in the past, if we were expelled or banned from a tribe, it meant death. So naturally, we just want to be like everyone else. So now let me go in and tell you how to find out if that what you're thinking is your true goal and desire, or if it's not, if it belongs to someone else and you should not waste your time on pursuing it. So number one, it serves the needs and it's aligned with your values. Let's say a person is thinking about a luxury car. Person A thinks, I want to buy a luxury car because I want people to love me and people to be proud of me and people be jealous of me because I have this luxury car. That's not a true goal. A person wants it out of their ego, looking for outside validation. Person B wants to get a luxury car because they value reliability, they value comfort, they want to use it to go long distances. And that's authentic because it's aligned with what they truly value. That would be true goal, that when they get it, it will give them an immense satisfaction. Number two, it should have a response in your mind. You will have emotional response, and when we have emotional response, it means our brain is happy. We're like, yeah, we're getting it. And we all know when we're thinking about something and it has an emotional response. I just saw a rainbow, oh my god. And it has emotional response, we're like, yeah, this is what I truly want. And then number three, you will get a physical response. It's when your soul is talking to you. Your soul is saying, yes, I want it. And physical response could be warmth in the heart, butterflies in the stomach, increased energy. Let's say when I just started coaching and I had my first clients, after every session, I was so energized. I was full of energy. I was just so happy. You would think being a life coach, it does take a lot of energy out of you, but I was energized. I felt like $100. And that told me in my physical body that, yes, this is my true goal, my true desire. This is what I love. And number 4, it's supposed to contribute to your development. We don't want something that is detrimental to our health or our development. Let's say you're really happy when you're drinking and smoking, but is this good for you? Maybe not. So these are the 4 prerequisites of your own true desire or goal. I keep mentioning desire, dream, or goal because dreams and desires is something big, ambiguous that we usually get from our soul, and then we create a concrete plan and turn it into goals in order to get there. Otherwise, dreams will stay dreams if we do not act. But the most important thing out of these 4 steps is having an aligned soul and mind. When they're all aligned, you know this is yours. You will have an emotional response and you will have a physical response in your body. It's like for ladies when you go shopping and you find that perfect dress, and maybe it's not according to the latest fashion, but you put it on and it fits like a glove and you feel amazing and you feel happy and you feel beautiful, sexy, whatever you want to feel. That's how your true goal and desire will feel. But if you put something on and maybe it was in the latest Vogue magazine edition, but you look like a clown, or you're not feeling it, but it's supposed to be latest fashion, that's not you. That's society telling you that you want it, but you do not. So be careful. Now that we have talked how your true dream and desire should feel in your body, how it looks, I'll share the secret of manifesting with you. And the secret sauce to every manifestation is energy. I covered it already, but I cannot say enough how important it is. Because when you are full of energy, simply on a biology level, your body is not in the survival mode. You are open to dreaming, to taking action. You're open to seeing opportunities, because when your mind is not just concentrated on repairing your body and being in survival mode, it's open and it can see and it can dream and it has an open mind. But when you're low in energy, none of that will be happening. And second, if we talk more about spirituality, when we are dreaming about something, the vibration of our dreams is up here. If you vibrate in here, there is like absolutely no point of crossing. So we need to increase our vibration so we can match with our dream. That's why I'm saying schedule your fun, do something that excites you. You probably noticed very often, like you're solving the problem, you're already exhausted, and then you let it go and you go do something fun and you recharge yourself, and then boom, problem is solved on its own. Someone came or something came up. That's how it happens. It's the magic of life. So increase your vibrations, have fun, because life is not about goal chasing. Life is about the process, it's the process of getting there. It's not unless you want to, it's not just getting in the car and driving all day and night towards a certain destination, and then you come out and you're all exhausted. I'm here, I made it, but I'm dying. No, you want to get in the car, stop for coffee, stop to see the sunset, stop to smell the flowers, and then go to your destination feeling all recharged and happy and excited that you're there and full of energy. I would think most of us would want that path. So whatever you are, whenever you're going towards your dreams and goals, just remember enjoying the process, because once we created our dream life, there will be another thing that we want and another thing that we want. And life is not just about chasing, it's about being present, being in the moment, and having fun with it. The most important part is have fun with it. Even if something bad happens, it's hard to have fun, but it's all about the attitude. We can acknowledge it and say, well, what do I do next? And take the steps. And let me ask you a question. How serious are you about changing your life? Because if you're watching this right now, it means there is something you're not happy about, but are you doing something about it? I want to share my personal story. When I was on my journey of discovery, what do I want? Where do I want to live? Where do I want to work? How I want my life to look? Which, right now I'm literally living the dream life that I dreamt just a few years ago. I opened the PDF where I wrote all of my dreams and everything came true. But it's only because I acted. So when I was pursuing my new life and I took courses and videos and did a lot of things, everything except for action. And then I reached out to one lady. She was a life coach and she gave me tools and she said, okay, so what you gonna do? I was like, what do you mean? She said, well, I gave you the tools. We agreed this is what you want. This is how you're gonna get there. What are you going to do? What is your first step? And then it dawned on me that if I do want to get somewhere, I have to act. It's not manifestation. It's not enough. You can manifest all you want and dream all you want, but you need to act. So, if you are serious about changing your life, if you're not, if you still want to marinate in being unhappy, that's your choice. We are the creators of our life. Remember that. And everything is your choice. But if you are ready, I have an amazing offer for you. On September 22nd, on the most powerful day of the year, the equinox, where the day equals night, where we let go of what no longer serves us and we welcome new things. We welcome them with gratitude. And it's also going to be new moon, new beginnings. I am launching my very quick 5-day workshop, but it will be transformational. In 5 days, you will learn how to dream big, because very often we are so limited in our dreams, and I was before. I will teach you how to dream, how to understand what's yours, what's not, what dream is authentic. In under 1 minute, I have a secret method. You will understand why you keep doing and you always hitting that glass ceiling, that nothing is moving in your life, nothing is changing. And I will give you the easy peasy, so easy doesn't get even easier, step-by-step guide how to get from point A, where you are right now, to your dream life in a set of mini steps. So comfortable, so not scary, so easy to take. And I will also reveal one secret that people do not tell you about before we start making plans, but it's so essential. It gives you a huge advantage. And you will have 5 video lessons, my life guidance, and PDFs of lessons to keep, and access for life. And in the end, we will have a live session where you will ask me questions, you will get personal guidance from me. We will have, depending on the group, you probably might even have a lot of me, almost personal guidance, almost personal one-to-one session with me in our live session after the course. And the price of it is the price of lunch in New York. I am giving you 50% off of already lowest price possible. And why I put this lowest price? Because I don't want money to be an issue of you getting the life of your dreams. And I want you to stop marinating in your misery, in being victim, and take active steps. I want you to stop dreaming. I want you to start living your dream life. And when I was talking about my course in my previous live webinar, I even started crying. It was so embarrassing, but because I'm so passionate about it, because I want you to have that life. I know it's not that hard. It just takes a little bit of action, a little bit of bravery. And if I could do it, and I am master procrastinator, you can do it. And I'm telling you, the moment you feel how your life feels when it's filled with excitement and colors, when it's your true life, something that you desired and you created, you will never ever want to go back. And I just want you to have like a little bit of feel for it. And with that course, you'll be able to take yourself from point A to point B like that, and you will have life access. And even if you will not be able to do all of the work in the 5 days, you can do it on your own time. Again, it's live access. So don't miss that opportunity. For only $50, I'm giving you 50% off of already lowest price, but only for 48 hours. $50 in New York. You cannot even buy lunch with that money. So I'm giving you the wonderful opportunity to change your life for $50. Your dream life, $50. I don't know. I will never ever be offering this low price again on anything. I just want there to be no barriers for anyone to say, oh, this is too expensive, I cannot change my life. So no more excuses. Link in bio. Go purchase it. Start living your new life. If you don't want to, if you prefer to marinate, if you still window shopping, if my message didn't resonate, if I did not resonate with you, that's completely fine, because I'm not $100 bill to be liked by everyone. And sometimes people do not find resonation in our heart, and it's fine. But even if you don't get it with me, I please ask you to find someone who can help you and take those steps, because living your dream life, creating the life that is authentically yours, feels so amazing. And I want you to have it, because it's not that hard. On this note, I'm gonna let you go. No, actually, I'm lying. I still have time. I'm not gonna let you go. I want to do a little exercise. Imagine, close your eyes, and now imagine that you do not change anything in your life, and you live the same life a year from now. How does it look? How does it feel? Do you feel fulfilled? Does it feel worse than it is? How does it feel in your body? Relieve all of those emotions. And now, fast forward 5 years from now. You have not changed a thing. You keep marinating in the same life. How does it feel? How do you feel? How do you look? What is happening? And now, let's go back to the present and do the same exercise, but a year from now, imagine that you're living your dream life. Imagine that today you took those steps and you started changing your life. And a year from now, you're living the life of your dreams. How does it feel? How does it look? What are you doing? Who is next to you? How does your body feel and look? And now, fast forward 5 years from now, you're living your dream life because you took those first steps. How does it look? How does it feel? How do you feel? Who is next to you? What are you doing? Where are you? And now I want you to absorb all of those feelings and emotions of living your dream life and think again, do you want it? If you do want it, then act today, start today, because you are the creator of your own life. And if you will not do it, no one else will do it for you. Thanks for joining me today. I was so happy to see everyone, and till next time, I hope you start changing your life today. Today is the best day to start life, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is not a guarantee. Tomorrow may never happen. Tomorrow is the day where our dreams die. So today is the day. Link in bio to sign up for my course. I'll see you later. Love you all. Have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are and what time it is. I still have the whole day ahead of me. Bye.